Hey, what's up, team? Bill Watkins here with First Team Defense, and we've got a little team talk going on this time. We've got one of our students here with us, Elizabeth, and our lead female instructor, Ashley. We're going to be talking a little bit about First Team Defense, and we're going to be talking about women in the gun industry. You know, why she got into it. Has she grown in her journey? You know, gotten a little bit more acquainted with more weapons, even though you've become a weapons hound and want more weapons.
I know.
That's just a little bit into it there. I love it. No, she came to us and we got to meet the first time out there at Pleasant Creek. We were doing some rifle training, just kind of getting you guys involved in everything, going through some safety stuff, and it took off from there. And that's what we're here about at First Team Defense. We want people to grow, and I mean, she's totally taken off. I'll go ahead and kind of turn things over to Ashley here. She's got a couple questions that she's wanting to ask Elizabeth. And, you know, if you guys at any point in time, you got any questions, any comments, anything, leave them down below there. We'll try and get to them best we can there.
Yeah, so the biggest question that I always have for women, when I'm talking to women, even at like gun shows and stuff, and they have that desire to learn, but they're always so scared to learn, or they feel intimidated by coming to a class.
Factor,
yes. They are very intimidated, and it always takes some time for me to talk them into coming, and then they enjoy themselves. And I just wanted to ask you, did you have any of that? Did you have intimidation coming to a class, or even when you met us for the private lesson, and how that intimidation worked for you, and how did we help you, or did we help you with your intimidation or anything like that?
Helped.
Yeah, because we
she
do
keeps coming back.
Yeah, she just
I
come back.
Stay away.
But I just wanted to know, like, how did that help you, or coming to First Team Defense, taking our classes, did that help with any intimidation that you may have had?
Yeah, definitely. Anything new, everybody has that shield around them. They don't like to break out of their comfort zone. I shoot with my husband. That's my comfort zone. We go to the range often, but
I wouldn't really call that a comfort zone. I've seen him shoot. I'm kidding, Jake. I'm kidding. He's off camera. Don't worry.
But we met with Bill and Ashley, private lesson, met with them, and they encouraged us to come back, do continuing classes. Yeah, we started out with concealed carry. But once you're out there, you know more than you think. So you go out there and you're practicing what you know. So of course you get better, but it's like Planet Fitness. It's a judgment-free zone, but to better yourself.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
So they have built my confidence up, and
Awesome.
with shooting, just being comfortable with firearms. And it's just, I love coming to the classes. That confidence is there, and it's just a comfortable place to shoot, be around people, you know. So
Yeah, you're actually one of the only females that have taken co-ed classes, because we do offer female-only classes as well. But Elizabeth is one of the ones that's actually come and taken co-ed classes with the guys. Did anybody ever make you feel like you were the underdog in any of our co-ed classes, or how was that environment?
Don't say me.
Yeah, how was that?
She has her name on the wall out there. We'll tell you about that later.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, breaking out of your comfort zone, knowing that it's mostly going to be guys the first time, yeah, I was intimidated, but coming back, knowing what to expect, like Ashley said, I've only done co-ed classes, and I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable with doing co-ed classes, but you can do the all-female class, and classes that are offered, but you can come and do co-ed and just be as comfortable.
Awesome. That's great. That's good to know. Like, I always worry about that, to make sure we've only had a few women that come and take in our co-ed classes, and it's always good to hear that you guys are good with taking the co-ed classes.
It's only been me every class. If you guys want to come and join,
she's been a female and only female in a lot of our classes. Yeah. So.
And that's good though, and I'm glad, and I really do. I feel good about that, because that's what we strive for here at First Team Defense. That's why we want. As far as when Ashley came on board and Rachel came on board, having the female instructors, some females we've been around and we've taught. That's why they came here, because we had female instructors and they felt that they could come here and trust them. And then we've had other females that have come in here. They didn't want to listen to a female instructor. They wanted it from the guy, because they thought that the female instructor was, I don't want to say less than a male, but that was their mental attitude that they had at that
Yeah.
point in time. And then once they got here, and we take them out, we get them on the range and everything, they see how we work together as a team. It was effortless. I mean, and then that's when they started coming back also. We've had several of our female students, your Ashley's Angels and stuff like that stay in there. Even, as far as Carrie, my wife and stuff, you take care of her, you train her. I don't train her, So, I mean, we really have a good, I think, diverse team here, having our females. We've got military personnel here, combat deployed military personnel. So,
Just
we
gun enthusiast that likes to learn more and join the team. Yeah, it doesn't matter where you come from.
And that's it. Everybody here has a really nice specialty, and that's what we were just kind of talking about a little bit ago. And I love that fact. So there's enough of us here that one of us has an answer for something. And
Right.
if we don't have an answer, we know somebody that has an answer. We can make a phone call, or we can call one of our friends. I mean, it's not trying to prep us up or saying that we're the best in the world. We're not. But if you're going to take training, take it from somebody that you really feel comfortable with, and somebody that is going to explain things to you. Don't be going to one of these places that ended up wanting to tell war stories all the time and stuff like that. Excuse me. That's why I became an instructor. Why I started First Team Defense. My wife went in. She took a concealed carry class. And she came home with more questions she went there with. I was like, well, didn't they go over this? Didn't they go over that? No. Wow. Okay. Handed her a certificate, made her shoot a couple rounds into a target and sent her on her way. And that's the one thing that I worry about, because I want people, if something happens in public, God forbid, you have countering the mass shooter, an ASE, something happens, I want somebody that's got training out there being beside of me. I don't want people out there just slinging lead around just to be
They're more
thinking they're John Wick.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because we all know this. I mean, John Wick's not for real. You can ask any one of our students. They come in, they start going through, especially the people that's been through defensive rifle and stuff. They come in, they go through that class, and they leave here and are like, whoa, this is not this is not that. Well, yeah, it's not the movies. It don't work that way in real life. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, in saying that, have you ever walked out not knowing enough about the topic you were learning that day?
No, I feel definitely more knowledgeable than I was coming in.
Right. But you felt like you got all of your
Yes,
questions answered, and you learned something. Typically, everybody learns at least one thing. I don't care who
Yes.
you are or how long you've been doing this. That's always one thing I like to hear at the end of the day. We always ask everybody, what's one thing you learned new today? And I love hearing what they have to say and what they didn't know when they came in. Yeah. So you always felt like you've learned everything from that topic in that day.
Yes, and if you don't, it's a very welcoming environment to ask questions, and everybody's knowledgeable to where they will answer those questions and get you that answer.
And the other thing about First Team Defense too, and of course you already know this, but once you take a class with us, if you want to come back and take it later, you can take it again, and you take it for free. As long as we have room in the class, we're not going to charge somebody. We do that simply because we want you to be educated. We want you to understand what's going on. Maybe you left here, and I hope you don't, but maybe you left here and you haven't picked up your AR in a year. So defensive rifle part 1 comes back around next year and you want in on it. You get to come in on, for free once you've already had that class. If it's concealed carry and you want to come back in a year, 2 years and take it again, you're more than welcome. I just can't express enough. We're all about the education, or try to be, anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely.
Anything you have that you want to say outside of anything? Any good, bad, positive, ups, downs?
I mean, this is a very safe environment for you to further your education and training with guns and just feel more comfortable. So
you absolutely have to be. That's the number one priority. When you come here, that's one of the first things we're going to introduce you to is 4 universal safety rules. And if you can't get those, well, then you get to go down the road.
Yeah, take a hike.
All right, guys, leave us some comments down there. Like I said, get this out, share it to everybody that you can. You want to come down, you want to take one of our classes, jump on our website. We got open enrollment coming up for some concealed carry classes, some control the bleed, different rifle classes. if you need anything with your church or your house of worship, we also do those classes. We'll come in, take care of everything for you, run through, give you a threat assessment, teach you how to maybe do some things to help better yourself for your house of worship. Same way with our real estate agent safety program and all that too. So, but if you need anything, give us a shout, give us a holler, drop us a line down below. Until next time, be safe, be vigilant, and always watch your six.